Starting a hairdrying can be overwhelming for artists, as most times you stare at your reference photo and you don't even know where to start from. How do you intend to draw 1,000,000 hair strands? Is that even possible? In this tutorial, I'm going to reveal the secret tips that has worked for me over time and helped me achieve realistic hairdrying. To learn about these secret tips, do well to stay to the end of this video. Tip number 1. Forget about 1,000,000 strands you are seeing and break the hair into sections and simple shapes. This will help you determine the flow of the hair, which is one of the major keys to achieving realism in hair drawing. The sketch has been done using the grid method. I have a tutorial that explains how you can use the grid method to sketch anything perfectly, and I'm going to link it in the description box. Having broken the hair into simple shapes and sections as I showed earlier, I'm going to replicate that on the sketch. Breaking the hair into simple shapes helps you focus on one shape or section at a time. This definitely takes away the pressure of drawing the whole hair at once and allows you to achieve more seamless results. For you as an artist, it is important to be able to view your reference as a complex object made up of various small shapes that come together to form a whole. When you are able to do this, drawing becomes very easy for you. I have gone ahead to draw the first hair section, and I'm going to explain how I did that in the second section, which is going to be our tip number 2. The first step is to fill in the shadow in the hair. With the Monozero Eraser, I can lighten areas that need to be lightened and add highlights as much as needed. I'll keep repeating all these steps until I'm satisfied with what I have. Always remember to shade and blend in the direction in which each section of the hair flows. What you want to avoid doing is to shade using random back and forth motion. Doing this will ruin the realism you want to achieve. Drawing a realistic hair, just like drawing the face, the skin, etc., requires drawing in layers. You don't want to shade one layer and think you are done with the whole process of shading. There are still more layers that you can build to help you achieve realism. Moving on to the next section, I'm going to fill in the shadows and the midtones with the graphite pencil, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to flick my ends so that I can create the perfect hair stroke. After this, I'm going to blend with the brush, then I will darken the strokes with the charcoal pencil. Truth be told, I do not enjoy drawing the hair because it can be so complex and seem like a daunting task. But I know I cannot keep running away from it if I want to be really good in my drawing skill. This method of breaking the hair into sections has worked for me since I discovered it, and it has made the process quite easy for me. If you are like me and you find a part of the human body or anything hard to draw, I'll advise you not to ignore it, but learn and practice it. And I assure you that in no time, you'd find an easy method and a way around it. And if you are a beginner artist who feels stuck and it seems like you are not progressing, I want to encourage you to keep going. The people you look up to as pro also started out like this, and they are up there because they never give up on their art skills and they sought out every opportunity to improve on it. If they can, I believe you can as well. Now, let us summarize all these tips and steps for the purpose of assimilation and reiteration. Tip number 1 is to break the hair into simple shapes or sections known as clumps. Since hair strands collect and naturally create a form, it does not make any sense to draw all of these strands. It would also take forever to do that if anyone tried it at all, and the result will be so unnatural. So, what you need to do is to focus on the form and not on the strands. Step 2 is where we create the volume of the hair by shading the different values we have. Remember that value is how dark or light a color is. The three values we have are the shadows, the midtones, and the highlight, and all these three values must be present if we want to create a realistic hair. To create the hair volume, the first thing to do is to fill in the shadows, then the midtones. Also remember to follow the flow of the hair section you are working on. Preserve the white of the paper for the highlight, and you can as well use the Monozero Eraser to create your highlight by lifting the graphite or the charcoal in these areas. Blend with a soft brush, then rinse and repeat these steps until you are satisfied with what you have. To finish up, I added a few stray hairs with my graphite pencil to create a natural effect. If you have enjoyed this video so far, or you have learned one or two things, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel to be a part of this learning family. Kindly like and also drop your comment or your questions in the comment box and I'll be glad to answer. If you also have any tutorial that you want me to make, kindly drop them in the comment sections and I will see you in the next video. Bye.